Good morning. Today is Sunday, and I've lost track of, I think it's the 10th. And it's about 11:39. I woke up 30 minutes ago. You can still see the marks on my face. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I needed a break. I needed rest. Do y'all know how important it is to get rest? You cannot function at work, at home, wherever you may be. And, that mom guilt will get you. It will get you. My parents are saints, and they took 4 out of my 6 children to their house yesterday. And let me just tell you, it was amazing, but it wasn't amazing at first. Trying to get my children dressed cute so that my mother would approve of how they look, and getting their church clothes ready for the following day because they were going to go to church with my parents, which they did, and they're on their way home right now. And I'm glad because I really, 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 really miss them. It's amazing how you miss them after they've been gone 24 hours. I feel rejuvenated and refreshed. But all we had was the baby because Brenna, my stepdaughter, was over in Ocean Springs with her family. So all we had was the baby, who is 3. And we were like normal people. It was like I was on a cruise ship. Even though I've heard about cruises, I've never really been on one. I've heard that it is like cattle grazing in the cafeteria and like you're claustrophobic. But I feel like a cruise would be amazing because of the commercials. And so I'm going to go with that experience. And that experience makes me feel happy. So I felt like I was on a cruise down Easy Street. And it was like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life to only have one child. It was crazy. We both, me and Josh, took Bull, the baby, to get a haircut. We went out to lunch. It was so calm. We went to lunch. I wasn't reaching over the table 1,000 times to help somebody with something. And then Josh went home to watch a football game because he went to Mississippi State and they played Bama. So, Roll Tide and War Eagle. I can't decide. I went to Auburn, but all my family is Roll Tide people. So I took my baby to the park, and I was like this normal mom watching my child. I only had to watch one child. I wasn't dizzy like I normally am, searching for everybody. That's how I do. If I take my kids to the park, if I take them anywhere, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't stop. I can't get a break. So I had one child, and I was the calmest, most loving, calm mother. And it was amazing. So then we came home, and I just relaxed. Anyways, my point is, it was awesome. And then I got to go to bed. And nobody woke me up this morning. Nobody jumped on my head. Nobody tried to hug me and instead punched me in the ribs. Nobody, did anything. I just accidentally and naturally slept until 11:30. And it felt so good. I looked at my Fitbit. It's 11:44. I'm literally straight out of bed talking to y'all. I ain't scared. So it made me realize rest is so important. Asking people that you love to help you with your children is so important. Maybe you don't have children. Maybe you need a break from your dog. Dogs actually are harder than babies. Dogs are harder than babies. Let me say it again. Dogs are harder than babies. I have had both experiences, and now babies are more expensive than dogs, faux shizzle, but you get my drift. I'm not just talking to moms. I'm also talking to men who work too hard and women who work too hard. And, everybody can take something away from this, because if you don't rest, if you don't ask people to help you and get rejuvenated, how are you supposed to function when you're actually being a functioning member of society? Everybody needs to rest. Sleep is so important. We sleep half our lives, or we're supposed to. It's how we get rejuvenated. It's how we charge our battery. I watched Interview with the Vampire last night. It came out in 1994. And I was like in 5th grade or something. And of course I heard about it, but I had never seen it. Well, my husband and I, since we didn't have a bunch of kids around, he was like, have you ever seen, we were like, let's watch a movie. Oh my gosh, we can watch a movie. And he asked me if I'd ever seen it, and I was like, no, I haven't. Let's watch it. And even those monsters, which I know they're beautiful, Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, they were beautiful with their long locks of hair. And I love the 1700s and all the old ways of how it used to be, but except for the plague thing. So even they had to get in their coffin and sleep. They had more power. I know these things are fake that we're talking about, but like the director or the producer of the movie even appreciated sleep. They would get in their coffin, which is a nightmare to me, and they would sleep. P.S. Do you notice there's nothing going on behind me? It's so quiet. I love it. Josh took the baby to Sam's this morning because we need to stock up our military ship that we're on with paper towels, paper plates, paper cups. I mean, we are preparing. We are rested and preparing for battle. Because when all those little children come flooding in through that door over there, I better be ready. And when you get to work and you know what is about to hit the fan, you need to be rested so you can have good judgment, mental clarity. It is so important to just be able to think straight. Your judgment is off when you're not rested. Your judgment is off. You're more likely to get depressed. It's just not a good thing to be sleep deprived. My dad is a physician, and he was trained during his residency to be able to put his head down on a table and take a 2 to 10 minute nap and then go again for another, I'm just going to make this up, but I think it's like 8 hours that he would go. Just a simple little power nap goes a long way. And it takes discipline. But the reason he had to take a power nap was to recharge his battery, even though it was only for a few minutes, so he could think clearly and do one of the hardest jobs in the world, which is to fix broken people. How can you fix broken people if you're broken? So, I'm about to get a cup of coffee. You'd think I've already had one, but I haven't. So I'm going to get a cup of coffee and I'm going to enjoy my day. My children are going to come back in that door. I'm going to be like, welcome, children. Until they do something really annoying and then I've got to get my whistle back out. Love y'all. Have a great day. Don't be afraid of Monday. My Fitbit's going off. I don't know. Don't be afraid of Monday. Go into it rested and happy and, so just have a wonderful week. Wait, actually, I'll be back tomorrow, so don't worry. All right, see y'all later. Bye-bye. How do you do this?